Good morning. It's Margaret Fitty at the University of Sewing and is Facebook Live. And Rachel's with me.
Good morning, guys. Happy Friday.
So, what do we have for people today, Rachel?
Are we talking about giveaways, or are we talking about the amazing Bernina machines that we have on sale right now?
I think both.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll start with the giveaway. So, hi, good morning, everybody. It is a glorious Friday. The Lotus Festival is going on.
Oh my God, the weather is perfect.
The weather is perfect.
It's perfect.
Don't you need some retail therapy today?
I'm thinking that this is like the best day to buy stuff.
It's the best day to get your new machine.
Don't you want a new machine day?
Oh my gosh. So I just got my new machine, my new L890 serger, and I reorganized my entire sewing room around it, and it is so beautiful. It just makes me happy every time I look at it.
That is an amazing machine, but we have some hot buys on some amazing machines that I don't want you to miss out on. And I want to make sure that you realize you have basically 3 in-store days left. 3. That's it. Today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. The trade-in sale will be over at the end of the day on Tuesday. So if for some crazy reason you can't make it in, call us. Tell us which machine you want.
Lock in that price.
And we will, and put a deposit down on it. And we will give you the 25% off with your trade-in if you go ahead. Well, that's up to a 25%.
Up to 25%
off. But we can do something really wonderful for you. I think you may be shocked. So if you've been thinking about a machine, you have been dreaming about a machine, we have some really great ones to tell you about today. But first, I'm going to let Rachel tell you about what our giveaway today is.
Right, we've got a giveaway today. It's Bernina Day, so once again, we are doing some Bernina swag. All right, if you are watching this on Facebook within the next 24 hours, it's only on Facebook, not on YouTube. Sorry, guys. But if you are watching this on Facebook in the next 24 hours, so until tomorrow, Saturday morning at 9:30, and if you hit that share button, put in the comments that you shared so that we know that you did. Thank you so much if you did. Then you will be entered into our drawing to win our Bernina swag. We start off, of course, with Rachel's, favorite clicky top Bernina pens. These are great, smooth writing pens, and they say Bernina on them. How wonderful is that? I went for purple to match the Twilight Garden bag that I have here. I have this 6-inch clear plastic ruler. Usually we do a red translucent plastic ruler, but this one is completely clear, so this really helps you get those seam allowances exactly correct. And then we have the little Twilight Garden themed. This is the Twilight Garden pattern that's designed for the 990, or really, but can be used for anything with great decorative stitches. Any of those Berninas with those fantastic decorative stitches. And it's the little mini tote. Got to say, it's perfect. It's for 2 wine bottles. You stick that in, you head to the barbecue, you are good to go. You're the favorite person there. All right.
All right,
so that's
guys.
our giveaway.
That's pretty amazing and pretty fabulous. So I want to go over and check out our hot buys. So come on, let's go over and do that.
Did you know that every month Bernina has 3 hot buys that they put on a special sale for you?
Well, at least for the rest of this year, that's the way it's going.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes they change up what they're doing, but I have seen pretty much that's going to be the case. So we've got 3 hot buys for the month of September, and these are the machines. So, have you been looking for a great entry-level Bernina for someone you love?
Oh my goodness.
Are you looking for a travel machine? I think any of the 3 of these would be a really great selection. And so let's talk about the different things that each one of these has to go for it. So, the 335, this is your CB bobbin machine. And for those of you who do not know what I mean by that, I mean that it comes with that wonderful little silver bobbin that we all grew up with in this nice little bobbin case. Very simple to operate this machine. Very nice little setup with that CB bobbin. You've got a 5.5 millimeter feed dog system, which means it's small and very accurate for 1/4 inch piecing for you quilters out there.
This is a perfect retreat machine.
Why the 335 is going to be different than the 325? Well, for starters, you have the ability to add your knee lift, which what that does is that's going to lift your feed dog up and down for you, so it acts like a second set of hands.
Your presser foot.
I'm sorry, I said feed dogs.
You said feed dog.
I apologize. We can put the feed dogs down.
You can put the feed dogs down. It's right there, right on the side. So easy.
So
feed dog up, down.
the reason that Bernina updated this machine is because they added this wonderful touch screen. And they also added the things we've been asking for forever on an entry-level Bernina. They have foot pressure control.
Oh my goodness, so amazing.
So you can adjust it up or down depending on how thick your fabric is. You have got tension control right here. You have got a screen that is going to give you the ability to see exactly the size of your stitches. So how fun is that? So you can see those just exactly, and you could measure them on the screen if you wanted to. This is one of the things I have absolutely loved about the computer screen display on a Bernina, is that all of our Bernina screens, and now even on our more advanced Bernette machines, that is the size of the actual stitch out pattern.
True to size. And so with this new design, it's like we said, it's the 6-inch throat space, so it's a little bit of a smaller machine, and it looks really sleek, and it's got all these fancy things, but is it durable? Well, just so you know, the IU fashion department, that where a bunch of new students come in and use them, they use 335s. So all the students come in and they go, oh my God, it's a 335. So they're already familiar with the machines. They know how accurate it is, how strong it is, how tough it is, how durable it is. It's not just a pretty face, you guys. It can go through 8 layers of denim. You know, like when you're hemming your jeans, which I did just the other day, and you got to go through that big clump, the big thickness of clump right there. It just bloop, bloop, just goes right over it. No problems at all. No skip stitches, no weird, like super tiny stitches and long stitches.
Well, and of course it comes with a hump jumper.
Hump jumper!
Which is just the most amazing thing, and that will help you do all of those things also. So really, really great, lovely machine. And
this one comes with a buttonhole foot.
That's
the
right.
Automatic buttonhole foot. And look at that right there. There's all of your buttonhole stitches. Do you want to stitch a traditional buttonhole? Do you want to do a rounded buttonhole? Do you want to do the one like we do on jeans that has like the little
keyhole?
Like little keyhole. There we go. Do you want to sew on a button? That's not a very exciting stitch to show, sadly.
But it is an exciting stitch to use.
Yes, it is. I fixed my husband's, when I was cleaning out my sewing room the other day, I found a pair of my husband's shorts, and the button had actually like broken off of it.
Sure.
And so I was like, oh, right. And I just fixed it for him, and I laid it on the bed. And
By the way, over the last 6 months, we have not had the buttonhole foot for your Bernina sewing machines, but it is now in. You can get the number 18 foot. So if you've been waiting for that, and I need to call some of our customers because they have been waiting for that. So I want you to know the 18 foot is now available, so you can get that. We just recently got those in.
And do you believe in that foot, Margaret?
Oh my goodness. You know, most of the machines that I have used in the past, the buttonhole foot was plastic, and the button would slide right out from under it, and it would break the button, or it would break a needle. And so I didn't like them because I thought, well, I don't want to damage my machine over a dumb button. You know, I can sew it on. I'm not incapable of doing that. But Bernina fixed that problem. What they did is they took the bottom of that button foot and they put rubber on it. And so it actually is flexible. And so if the button shape is a little different, it holds it down in place, and you do not end up breaking that button.
Or your needle, or your attitude, or anything.
Right, yeah. Exactly. So really good. So right now, this machine is advertised at $15.99. But if you come in and you say, I watched your YouTube video or I watched your Facebook video, and I understand this hot buy that you have through the end of September is available, but you may give us, just tell us you watched the video and you will get an additional discount. I promise. So we want you to have
us a little bit.
We want you to have this machine because it is so lovely.
So great. I really love this. My daughter Maddie is starting to really get into sewing, really getting into like making quilt tops. She's really excited, actually. I told her that when she finishes her quilt top, she gets to use my long arm and actually quilt it herself because, she loves art. And this is so tempting for me because right now the machine she's using is my old machine, which is not a good brand.
No.
Yeah. It rhymes with rabies sock. It is not good. And she keeps complaining about it. And she's like, can I use your machine? But like, we'll be sewing together. I'll be like, no, I'm using my machine.
All right.
All right. Now, if you are interested in having a machine, this is the Bernina B79. This is the machine that it still is this fantastic introductory level price, but it's the machine for somebody who wants that little bit of everything. Do you want dual feed? It has dual feed. Do you want wider feed dogs? It has 7mm feed dogs. So your decorative stitches get to be just a little bit bigger on that. Let's see that. So you get a little bit of a bigger stitch. It comes with embroidery. Whoop.
Yes.
Yes, it comes with embroidery. I was going to say, like, we got the little, there's our sample that we did of the embroidery on it. How cute is that? Probably could have used a little bit more stabilizer. We got a little bit of wrinkling, but how fantastic is that? This is the machine that will give you just that little bit of everything. And it has knotting function. It has thread cutter. It has foot up and down. It has the really, really cool, the heel kick, the back kick pedal, where you push the end of your foot pedal like that, and it automatically lowers the needle and the presser foot at the same time. It has the hover function. This is seriously the machine that's going to do a little bit, it's just going to do everything for you. So if you are interested in getting into sewing, but you're like, I don't want to just piece, I also want to be able to do some embroidery. I also want to be able to do more decorative stitches. I want that bigger throat space so that maybe I can do some free motion quilting. I want the dual feed. Oh my gosh, this is the machine for you. I can't believe this has been sitting here all month. I can't believe somebody hasn't snapped this up because it just comes with everything. And don't forget.
Do you know what else this is? It's actually compatible with the Bernina cutwork tool.
It is?
I'm reading all of the description of what this does. This is amazing. It has 133 decorative stitches. It has over 500 stitches. It has 22 utility stitches, 17 different buttonholes. I mean, what is it that you're looking for? The really neat thing about this is that it functions much like the Bernina does with that touch screen. It has a lot of the same functionality, and you can do a whole bunch with this that a lot of people don't even realize. It is $900 off of its normal price. I mean,
again, how is this sitting here? Why is this still sitting here?
No, this is a really amazing machine that you can get all the features that you're looking for, and this is the perfect machine for that person who's just getting started in sewing and embroidery. They want to do that, or for the person on a real budget. You know, if you've got a budget and you are ready to get going and you like that top loading bobbin, you like the idea of having a bit wider. I love that it has a bit wider feed dog system so that your decorative stitches, go ahead and press one of the decorative stitches.
The decorative stitches wind up being, let's do some fun, like, oh, here we go. Oh, I thought that was a leaf. That's a sailboat. Look at the little sailboat.
So it's actually big enough that it actually looks like something.
It actually looks like something. Here we go. Do you want to do some hearts?
Or
about putting
even
that.
the lettering, if you wanted to make a label.
Look at
One of the things that's really fun about this machine is that if you go ahead and touch the letters and they are full size, they are actually readable.
Oh, that one's hard to read because I picked the fancy swirly one. Let's do the one that's
Yeah, I
like,
was going to say usually the block
I know,
ones
the
is
block
what I
ones.
do.
There we go.
Then they can see it. So you can actually write these. One of the things this machine has is the combination mode. By the way, all three of these machines have that. What is really fun about the combination mode?
So you can go A,
Yes.
B, C.
And I can do it on this one too.
Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing.
But this one only goes for 5.5 millimeter. When you go to the 79, look at how much bigger the letters are. They are just much more, they're lit up in blue.
Oh, they're lit up
Maybe
in
we
blue.
can- Yeah,
Hold on.
let's
let that go. There we go.
there we go.
Can you see that better? There you go.
That's probably a little more visible.
I wrote ACG. I don't know what I was just typing down.
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
go across. I typed down.
Rachel always has to be a little different. It's fine. We love her anyway.
Oh, and it also comes with a stylus for those of you who don't want to have to hit the little buttons.
Well, and have chubby fingers.
I was
like
gonna say,
me.
I wasn't. Have you heard of the fat finger syndrome?
Well,
Where you accidentally always hit the wrong button.
I'm always
they call
doing
it
that.
fat finger
My fingers are not slim and little, and some people have that blessing. That wasn't one of mine. But I can sew anything, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right?
All right, let's go.
And now let's go over to the
The
325.
really wonderfully budgeted mine.
It's only $13.99 right now. But again, give us a call. Tell us you watched our videos. See what happens. I don't know. You still get that wonderful front-loading CB hook. And by the way, you guys, a lot of people come in and they ask, well, do these come with extension tables? So it's not. Yes, they all do. All of them have great. This comes slide on tables that give you that extra space. This also has the wonderful Bernina. There we go. There, swap sides. The wonderful Bernina touchscreen with all of the stitches. It comes with combi mode, and it comes with the presser foot pressure adjustment. It comes with the top tension adjustment. This is just fantastic. It does not come with a buttonhole foot, and it does not have the ability to add the freehand system, the knee lift. But if you want to talk about, again, that quality stitch.
Perfect budget machine.
Perfect budget machine. Do you know somebody who wants to get into sewing? Are you somebody who needs a travel machine? Do you need a retreat machine?
This is a great machine.
My machine at home weighs something like 32 pounds. I don't want to carry that with me to a retreat.
And these range are, I think, about 17 pounds. So this is going to be a really good retreat machine. It's in that budget that, you feel great about, a second machine. You don't worried about it's a Bernina, so you're going to get that power and accurate stitching. You can get a snap-on 37 foot for this machine, which is very reasonable. And remember, whenever you buy a machine from us, we will give you 20% that day to purchase any accessory items or anything else you need to do your next project.
Right? So come in with an idea and be like, you know what? I was thinking I wanted to do some embroidery and some quilting and some garment sewing. I need fabric for that. Well, guess what? Get this amazing B79 and go shopping.
So, Rachel, what did Dave and Aaron do this week?
Everything. Dave and Aaron did.
Like, they were the bomb this week. They were totally the bomb. They were so funny this week because they're like, okay, we've got to hurry up and get out of here. And we're like, okay, off they go. First thing of the week, delivering the 990 and a cabinet to a wonderful woman, and they took care of that, and she got the red purse from Venice.
The red Venice purse, the one that was the handmade leather, so great. She was so excited about that. She came in and spoke with me, and she was just like, she's like, well, I want this to, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. It's a junk call. It's fine. I'll turn that off.
There you go.
Sorry about that. Oh, and now they're calling you. And now they found you.
Yeah, apparently it was contagious. And then she turned off my phone.
But she said, I want this to be the last machine I ever buy. And I was like, this is can be the last machine you ever buy.
And it's such a wonderful
Because it's
machine.
such a wonderful machine. She's like, it just does everything. I'm like, absolutely, it does everything. And it does it perfectly. Perfect embroidery placement. I used our floor model 990 to do this.
By the way, we still have one.
We still have a floor model 990.
That means you would get a really wonderful deal.
Really amazing discount on it. So all that I had to do was I picked my embroidery design. I wanted this flower, and I traced my shirt pattern onto my fabric, hooped up my fabric, used the scan function, so I got the full picture on that enormous screen of my fabric, and I was able to exactly place my embroidery exactly where I wanted it. And then I was able to twist it and turn it so that it just laid exactly where I wanted.
And
I am an advertisement.
one of the wonderful things that happens when you buy a 990 from us is you get a full year's worth of classes with us. This next year, it looks like we are going to be doing, we're going to start off the year with an edge-to-edge quilting class.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then I think we are going to move into doing the Twilight Garden. It looks like that's what our customers, I gave people a choice, and it looks like that's what we're going to be doing, unless I get the next couple of people are really just against it. But it has been very popular. People are really excited because there's all kinds of decorative stitching being done using a wide variety of feet and a wide variety of techniques. So I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll see what happens.
It's going to be really fun. I'm really interested to see what everybody comes up with. I think it's going to be great.
Okay, so Tuesday was the 990 delivery for the guys. Wednesday
was the Q-matic delivery, and these are not turned on. Oh, there, Margaret will turn that one on.
I'm going to turn this on. And
I will turn this one on.
It's kind of silly to turn this. It doesn't have anything on it.
I know, but you can at least see it. So we actually had a customer come in, and she wanted to get her
Q20.
long arm. She wanted to get her long arm automated, and so she purchased the Q-matic. So the guys spent the afternoon going and setting that all up for her. She is so excited about it. She's having so much fun. And yeah, I don't have anything on this frame, so I don't know what I'm even doing. Let's go see what Margaret's doing here.
We're going to do
So I want you to see, though, that this Q-matic is on the
that really cool picture.
10-foot, I know, it's very cool, the 10-foot studio frame. 10-foot studio frame with the, oh, boy.
Yep, let's do mine.
Yep, let's do yours. So it's the 10-foot studio frame with the Q20, with the Q-matic. We have this available as a floor model too, you guys. Like, if you're interested in it, give us a call. I can make you up a quote. It's going to be it's going to make your day. So here we go. Margaret is getting her.
So when you turn on the Q-matic, the first thing it asks you to do is please tell me what the safe area is to sew. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell the machine that it can sew safely within this specific area. Now, Rachel, tell me something. Is the long arms involved in the trade-in sale?
The long arms are involved in the trade-in sale, you guys. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a long arm for a long arm. But
No, it doesn't.
no.
And so bring us the trade-in, talk to us, and let's see what we can do for you.
And
because if you are trying to do this, look at the machines available now. You've got a studio frame that you can put with or without Q-matic. You've got this is what we call Pro Frame, this nice big metal frame. It comes in 3 different sizes. You can get it with a Q24, which is really smart if you're doing Q-matic in a Q24 because of all the space you look at how big this is.
I know.
And be able to go ahead and there's like 20 inches of space to be able to be quilted. Regardless if you use Q-matic or not, if you're doing free motion, having 20 inches is amazing.
It's amazing.
Now, what if you do not have space for a frame and a long arm, that style? Well, we have actually 3 other choices.
We have, I was going to say, so many choices right now.
Yes.
Right now we have, oh, I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, I was wrong, you guys. The
There's
hoop
4.
frame is also,
There
there's
was
4
4
hot buys this month. 4. The hoop frame is on sale. Usually $42.99 is on sale for $33.99. Another $900 off for
But
these
now,
guys.
remember that is without any machine on it.
That's without any machine on it, but it does come with, would be with a carriage. So if you have a long-throated sewing machine, the hoop
At
frame,
least 10 inches.
we would definitely recommend at least 10 inches. The hoop frame is the very first Bernina long arm frame that you can use with your domestic machine. So
So if you've got an 880, you've been maybe deciding to upgrade to that 990, and you want something like a hoop frame, how you can put the 880 just like what we did.
Just like
This is an 880 right on the hoop frame. Very cool. We have this available. By the way, you could get this package if you wanted to, or you could
Or
get this package.
you could upgrade, and the really cool thing about the hoop frame is that we can offer it with the Q16, the Q16 Plus, which can eventually have Q-matic added to it. Now you need one of either the Studio or the Pro frame for the Q-matic, because we don't have a Q-matic system for the hoop frame. Or you can actually get the hoop frame with a Q20 on it as well.
That is so exciting, because
It's
what
so
it does
exciting.
is it makes it where you have all this space
Because
that you
right
wouldn't
now,
have
the
had otherwise.
Q16, you can see where like it kind of bottoms out right there.
And it only
so-
goes back to
there.
Oh, well, it goes back pretty
It
far.
goes back pretty far. I will say there's one slight flaw. If you go back too far, you accidentally hit the latch on your foot and your foot falls off.
Oh, that's bad.
We found that out when we were demoing it. We were like, oh no.
Okay. All right. So that
But
is,
I can tell you all the tips and tricks. Look at how easily these machines move, you guys. Look how smooth. I mean, this we are not standing on the like flattest floor in the world. And this is so, I stop and it doesn't move. It's so beautifully balanced. It's so perfect for all of your free motion needs. And even though this is only a 5-foot frame, you can quilt any size quilt on it.
because you're gonna pre-base the entire quilt, and then you can just move it to wherever you want. And so
plop it on
this
there,
gives
clamp,
you
clamp, clamp, clamp.
incredible abilities. One of the things that I've already done on this hoop frame was to do some quilting on clothing, which I thought was just the coolest thing. It just was so wonderful to be able to lay it out, put it on here, do the areas that I needed. And as much as I love my 990, I'm not very good at free motion quilting where I move the fabric under it. What I found is that being able to move the head was a lot more natural. But let's go over and let's talk about a couple more things. We have the sit down Q16, or it can have a Q20 on it. And this setup is what, 45 inches wide? I think that's what it is.
I think so. And it folds up. It folds up to something like 11 inches wide or something. So you can slide it against the
18,
wall.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe
But you
it's
can
18.
stick it against a wall then when you have company coming over.
Unbelievable.
You need to make room.
And you can get a Q16 on this or a Q20 on this. And if you buy those two, if you move up eventually to a frame, then they can easily be hooked up to Q-matic in the future. So that's what a number of our customers have done. They've gone from having a sit-down model, then they've gone to a frame, and then they've added Q-matic. Because, of course, isn't it the best fun to go over here and actually just be able to click on a design, put it in here. I can make this design any size I want. Look how cool that is. And then I can move it to wherever I want. I can duplicate it. I can just get it to keep duplicating across there. Look how fast and easy that was. Right now, if I wanted to, I could just go ahead and tell the machine, please go ahead and sew, and then off it goes. We deliver long arms anywhere in the state, and we have been known to do it in Kentucky and Ohio. We would love to be your long arm dealer. We are not, long arms are a bit different than sewing machines, and we have the ability to do that. Now, within 60 miles, it's free. So if you are
And that is a
thinking-
value, because not all
that's
dealers.
a huge
That's
value.
a huge value. So you go to some of those places and they say like, well, we can get you this long arm for this. And then they'll go, oh, but here is our delivery fee. And here is our setup fee. And here is the fee for our classes. And here is the fee for, and suddenly it's all
And the
of
price
those
isn't
things. And
the price.
And the price is not the price anymore. And we try never to do that. We tell you up front, this is exactly when we give you a quote, we make sure we include taxes, we include any kind of accessories you want. We want you to see the entire number all at once.
Yeah, you
Complete
don't need to be
transparency.
surprised. You don't need to be surprised by
complete
anything. That
transparency.
there's nothing worse than the gotcha stuff. I think that's really not what I mean. You know, somebody might say, "Oh, well, we'll give it to you for this deal," but then you need to ask them, "Are my lessons included? How many lessons are included?"
And even the people that maybe go to some of these big shows, they need to ask those questions too, because
Yes.
we want to be able to take
And-
care of them
and
locally.
I will tell you, when you go to a big show, what's going to happen is somebody may be, quote, going to deliver it for you. But what happens after the delivery?
Right? Then they're like, bye.
Yeah, my guess is that it's not as great of a deal as you think. So why I mention this is right now, people are probably getting ready to go down to Houston for the International Quilt Festival. If you go to that, before you take and pull a trigger on a machine that they're offering you, because just remember, you're going from out of town to that show. You don't live in Houston, and you are going to be quoted maybe a really good price. Maybe. Call us before you pull the trigger on that. Because what they're not going to do is they're not going to give you good training, if any training at all. And they are not going to be there when your machine has a problem. And sometimes the
Or
problem,
you have a problem,
well,
meaning the consumer.
Well-
Because lots of times there's issues that Aaron and
it's
I
not-
go out to, and we try to help them out and get them over that little issue.
well, and that's true, especially on the long arms. But for a sewing machine, a lot of people go there and think that they're getting a really good deal on a sewing machine. But what they don't realize is that there's not going to be anybody to support them after they go home. And I can tell you this for a fact, because I can't tell you how many people walked into our shop and said, "Oh, I got this the sewing machine. It was a really good deal, but I don't know how to use it."
Yeah.
And how awful is that? You know,
Yeah,
after
we
you spend all
want-
that money.
I know, and we want you to love your sewing machines. We love them. We are loyal to this brand because we know that they are the best, that they absolutely function the best, because we both have been sewing for decades now, and we've sewn on everything, and nothing beats this quality. And we want you to experience that.
Oh, look who's here.
Hey, Denise.
Good morning.
How are you?
I heard you talking about my favorite things, the long arms.
Yes.
And what they get when they purchase from us. Did you mention that they get us?
Right.
Because that's important. Nobody else has that.
That's right. You would not see the amount of expertise and experience in this
Yes.
shop is incredible. And I
Yes.
think we're all really good teachers too.
Yes, I agree.
Morning, Debbie. All right, people are starting to come in.
We've got classes happening.
We have classes happening.
BSR class. Sign up for my next one, guys. It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm doing organic free motion quilting on your domestic. So we're going to talk about like how to make pretty little leaves and feathers and stuff.
I love it.
I love it. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic Friday. Don't forget, it's gorgeous in Bloomington. Oh, by the way, we have a little bit of work going on in the parking
yes.
lot. Just move down to the next entrance and you'll have plenty of parking. And you can park really anywhere in the parking lot. Nobody's going to get mad at you. Thank you for coming in. We really love seeing all of you. And I hope you have a wonderful Friday. See you tomorrow for Facebook Live.